You are at work or on campus, and someone comes up to you. This happens more at work. It's a woman for the brothers, and it's a man for the sisters. So for the brothers, this woman comes up to you, and she needs to give you a handshake, because that's what everyone does at work these days. What do you do? No one thought of asking me that question, so I want you to answer it for me. What do you do? Islamically, are we permitted to shake their hand? Are we permitted to just freely shake the hand of someone else? Now there's discussion on this. Some scholars say, and there's a very few amount of scholars that say, you know what, if there's no desire involved and it's going to risk your job, then it's okay, but it shouldn't be done. So they just sort of permit it and then just fly over the topic and get to something else. But the reality behind it, brothers and sisters, is it's not permissible. The Prophet ﷺ told us, someone who shakes the hand of someone who's non-Mahram for them, it's as though we should take a metal rod and just shove it through your head. That's how severe, it's an analysis that the Prophet ﷺ used to show us the severity of it. That it's going to lead you to a problem. You will do it once and that's it. You will feel that every other time I can do it. And I had this discussion with many brothers, right? Especially when we get together and have dinner. And some brothers say, you know what, I shake hands with women all the time. And we ask our brother, what does your wife think about it? Right? How does your wife feel that you're shaking hands with all the other women? He's like, well, I'll let her do it too. Like, okay. All right. So there's technically no values there. Right? There's no values. And the two of them have issues. Because when I asked the brother, why do you let your wife do it? He's like, because if I don't let her do it, then she's going to get upset and not want me to do it. So I said, there you go, you brought yourself back to the initial issue, that you shouldn't be doing it in the first place. Right? So what do you do? Ask yourself that. What solutions can you come up with?
Shake from a distance.
Shake from a distance. Good. He's absolutely right. Some scholars say you shake from a distance, so you don't actually touch their hand. And this is used, it's a technique that's used, especially if you're in front of like a delegate or there's some sort of gathering and there's many people around, you tell them. But this, again, I don't actually like this opinion. Like I don't encourage it, and I don't follow this opinion of the scholars for various reasons. When you're, for example, in front of a bunch of people, and there's media and everyone, and let's just say there's ministers, and they come, you tell them in advance, listen, I'm not going to shake your hand, but we will pretend to shake hands, so it looks like there's no differences between us. Well, someone goes and takes a picture, and it seems as though you're shaking that person's hand, and it goes all over the internet. Then what? You're going to say, oh, we never actually shook hands? Or you say, well, look at the picture. It seems very clear. The angle was perfect. It was spot on. So what do you do?
I think I don't believe that there is always like in any case there will be an issue of if I don't shake the hand, something will happen. So usually what I do is just I don't shake the hand. I tell them why. Tell them I don't shake that. And usually generally people are more understanding in these situations.
Good. Alhamdulillah. Good answer. And that's very true. I was talking to a politician the other day, a Muslim brother. He was a politician. And he told me, he said, as Muslims, we feel scared to express our rights as Muslims. Because we feel as though we came from a different country, or our culture is from somewhere else. Even though we might be born here, the culture is different. So we feel as though we're outcasts, as though we're aliens, even though we're right where we were born. And he was telling me that as Muslims, we need to educate the Muslims not to feel that way. Express your rights. You're allowed to say that, just like Brother Hisham said. You're allowed to tell someone, listen, for religious purposes, I can't shake your hand. Khalas. They will understand immediately. Now, there's a number of other ways you can do it. Right? Sometimes I say, I don't have any cards on me. Take a business card. They come around to shake your hand. You give them your business card like this with two hands. It's the Malaysian way. You give a business card with two hands. They take it from you. They're so busy looking at a business card, they forget to shake your hand. Right? Or you have a bottle of water or something in your hand, right, that you're using, or you can buy one of these braces and pretend like your hands hurt. Right, this is a new one. My hands actually hurt, not pretend. So there's a number of ways, but the best way, brothers and sisters, is to actually say that my religion doesn't permit me to do this. But I greet you and I hope you have a great day, or whatever it is that you need to greet them with, right? Why do we do this? Why do I recommend that we do this? You're opening a door of da'wah for that person. You're opening a door to teach them about Islam. You're telling them a simple example of your deen, how you have values that I can't shake your hand. You're not halal for me, right? You're teaching that to them, and they become curious. And they will come to you afterwards and ask you why not. And that's your time to actually explain it to them.